What's up, Jaywalkers? We are going to be watching Season 2, Episode 16 of The Originals. I hope you're all staying safe out there during these troubling times. It's been quite a bit since I've reacted to many shows, so it's good to be back. Looking forward to this episode of The Originals. The last one, we had Klaus stirring shit up between the werewolves, talking to the one about becoming the leader of the pack. Jackson's not cut out for it, just talking all kind of crap about Jackson, saying, well, you know, all I ask of you is to protect my daughter at all times. So really just stirring that pot up. We also had Elijah and Gia straight up click. I'd freaking love them together. I think they're hot, and you know, it's good for Elijah because it was a tough time after, you know, the whole Haley Jackson situation, marriage. They made love last episode, Haley and Jackson, and that was a big step forward in their marriage. And Jackson, he's such a father figure, so good with the baby, all that stuff. We had Freya try to work out a plan with Elijah, and Klaus, Elijah being the more understanding one there, of course. But also had Freya's reunion with Michael and him not believing her at first, and her saying all this stuff to convince him. It was a really cool scene. I love how she kind of took up for Michael but hated Esther. Yeah, so some really cool stuff last episode. Like I said, looking forward to this one. The full reaction to this episode, not other ones I have watched and will watch for the originals, are up on my Patreon page. As always, link to that will be in the description box of this video. So if you want to check out the full uncut, unedited reactions and get them early, feel free to hit that link and do so. But if you're on YouTube, just be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think. With that being said, we're going to jump into it. Let's go. And how could I forget? Eva Sinclair. Rebecca as Eva Sinclair. Murdering children at the end of the episode. Oh my god. Kingdom of Norway. 977 AD. Fucking Dahlia.
You need your strength so that I may teach you to use the power that runs strong in our bloodline. Health when others.
Let her return to her family.
Power.
Dahlia.
Be the strongest witches this world has ever seen.
I want my mama.
Your mother
She's
didn't want
gone.
you.
Damn.
She gave you away.
I mean, you kind of made her.
I am your only family. There is no greater strength than family.
Yeah, than her real family that you snatched her from. Nothing like a good family brunch.
From the window.
What's all that bloody racket?
Just stay put, I'll handle it. Whatever the problem is, you don't back up. I guarantee you it's gonna get worse.
Uh-oh.
Marcel's your eye.
He told you to stay in there.
I thought I told you to
Rebecca has never been one for listening well.
told what to do, so I...
No, this is retaliation for the evil you unleashed last night.
She did do it. She did do it. Okay.
Signs lead to you, Eva.
Wait, hold on. The witch that you knew as Eva Sinclair is gone.
Sinclair
Take her.
That won't be
is
necessary.
very much in there.
Mr. LaRue.
Elijah won't put up with the bullshit. Never has, never will.
Marcel is telling the truth. Rebecca now occupies the body of Eva Sinclair, and my sister is innocent of this crime. I would encourage you all to leave.
You have till tomorrow. Oh, you can respect.
Elijah is a man of peace. True. He is also a man of whooping someone's ass if he needs
I
to.
guess, and so whatever you were planning here, don't. All I'm planning is a simple chat.
Yeah, right.
Almost relative. You yourself
Nothing's ever
said to me,
simple with
"Alright."
Klaus.
Already do want you back. Yeah, matter of fact, they wanted you back for 9 months. What'd you do to me? Oh, me? Hey, I can't
He didn't
make
do
9
anything
months
to you.
vanish. No, your beef is with a guy named Finn. Look, I'll tell you.
That's
all
a lot
about
to lay
my
on someone.
first that you might know. Eva Sinclair.
We don't speak about Eva Sinclair. There's some history.
I'm done talking.
No words about
Are
Eva
you
Sinclair.
serious?
Okay.
I'm supposed to drop all of my
Eva
work
Sinclair
to help
did that
figure
man
out
dirty.
nightmare. I've been here studying all this stuff since Cole died, and I thought that you were going to help me bring him back like you promised.
Look, I can't help Cole.
We
if the witch
will
he's dumping
get
me
to
ends up
that.
taking-
Ask you here in the hopes that you would share some of Dahlia's secrets.
The first thing you should know is that Dahlia is the most powerful witch I've ever seen.
I wish we didn't have to
Right
know
now
that.
she's like me,
I wish we didn't.
limited free of that restriction, to gain true immortality. And that is why she will come here. She will kill anyone who would defy her.
She will
And
try.
you would defy her.
I'm kind of scared of her, but she will try.
Chances to align with you and kill
Love that plan.
After taking me from my family, Dahlia used me to forge a new brand of connective magic.
Take my hand and begin your chants.
Dahlia is fucking crazy.
In no time proving her might. The chief of a nearby village threatened to run us off,
Oh god, she killed everyone?
accusing Dahlia of witchcraft, blood of
They
the
didn't
entire
accuse.
encampment,
You were right.
and killed them all with a wave of her hand.
With a wave of her hand. How are we gonna defeat
That was
her?
my first inkling of the power that Dahlia
Klaus
had.
for Klaus.
She's only grown stronger, and she will bring all her power to bear against you when she comes for your child.
It sounds like we stand no chance.
She should be here.
Fine. I'm on my way now.
Eva Sinclair thinks the hell not. It's gonna be a lot of tension here. Oh, we're taking some big shots. Klaus, look what you've done. Oh.
You're the one leading a pack of super wolves. How long before they decide that they don't want to take orders from you anymore, huh?
Let me come out there and kick both your asses.
And she could. You don't want to see an angry.
If any of them see you as vulnerable, they're going to challenge you for help because that's what wolves do.
Dahlia does indeed sound dreadful, but Elijah and I have killed our fair share of evil witches.
It sounds like they don't compare to. Yeah, they don't compare to Dahlia.
Bargained for the firstborn of Esther's bloodline, intending to raise us
She
in
took
her own
it too
image,
far.
forming a coven of her own from which she could draw endless power. Dahlia demanded I bear the firstborn that would add to her power. But I would not allow a child of mine to live as I did. So I vowed never to love. Never to have a child of my own. Of course, the more I resisted,
She's crying.
the harder Dahlia fought to control me.
Freya's sitting here crying about this. Talk about not loving. She did a number on her.
Right? You've already taken everything from me. I will not follow you into this madness.
We will sleep for a century and wake with a power unlike any that's ever been seen. It's what we wanted.
What you wanted.
Sleeping for a century does sound nice.
Do not. And so we slept. Our magic accruing over time until we woke. I have suffered for the last 10 centuries.
Gosh. That's no laughing matter, Klaus.
Why not end it yourself? A high enough bridge.
Long ago, I did consider it. I would later learn the spell made me like her. Immortal. So you see,
I can't take watching her cry.
I am like you.
Marcel,
hard.
you're dragging me from one dump to another without telling me what's going on, man. In your mood.
I like how they the change in his voice and his
So how about
accent,
I
kind
give you a
of.
chance to talk to my friend
Where we
here?
know it's not fake, it's cool.
Whoever you are, you should know this isn't gonna work. I do not break.
If you want to be the guy in the room who doesn't know where he was last week, that's fine. But if you want to know the truth from someone who had a front row seat, sit down.
I want to know why he's so hesitant about talking about Eva.
I seem to have lost track of time.
What's wrong?
Eva Sinclair is at it again.
I don't know.
We don't know where we are. Oh my. We gotta get Rebecca out of that body.
Loves you, Jack. You just have to remind him of that. Buy them a round of beers, turn on that backwoods Bayou charm. Worked on me.
He does have that charm.
Klaus acts like we're his personal army. I don't trust him.
I can handle Klaus. Back
Haley,
together.
she'll put Klaus right in his place.
Considering opening our sister's head to someone we barely know.
Nick, for God's sake, she is our sister.
Every moment to strike when we are
Klaus.
vulnerable.
Thinking too much about it.
No way to prove that anything she said today is true.
Overthinking.
We place our faith in the hands of someone I believe to be our blood.
Blood. Yes. Blood over everything.
The guy who possessed me, this Finn, he made a lot of enemies. What'd he do?
He was fucking awful.
Experienced was a violation of a profoundly personal nature.
Am I supposed to feel bad for these people that I hurt? Am I supposed to feel guilty for this?
You shouldn't feel anything because you didn't
Man,
do
I
it.
kill.
Elijah explained the problem. I can help.
Rather confident, aren't we?
Just zip it for a minute, Klaus. I love you,
The
but
spirit of the host body.
Why not write down your spells and incantations? That way we can have them double-checked by an impartial third party. So you're our only hope, then. Seems rather convenient, doesn't it?
just believe in family.
Truly incapable of giving me even a chance to prove myself. Dreamt of you all for 1,000 years. Wanted more brothers and a sister. Between Esther and Dahlia, that wish was taken from me.
Klaus, you listening
was
to this?
ruined by
No
those
more
who raised me.
nonsense.
Well, that's enough of that, don't you think?
Klaus, I thought you were buying into that!
It's ridiculous, even for you.
You've only just met her. Let's not get sentimental. Besides, if she was telling the truth about being immortal, she'll awaken shortly.
You'd be so certain.
Simple. It's exactly what I do.
Not everyone's like you.
We can't have an alliance with someone we can't trust.
You don't trust her, and that is your choice. I only hope that choice comes from a place of reason, not fear.
I was asking about Eva Sinclair.
You need to tell him to get back in here.
There's something he needs to know.
Sounds serious. I like the normal version of him.
Dare lay your hands on me.
Immortality is a bold claim. I had to make sure you're telling the truth. However, I suspect you are not entirely forthcoming. Worm your way into my family. I want to know why. So, sister, I'm going to give you one last chance to tell the full truth.
I don't know why I ever doubt Klaus.
You
He
wanna
always,
know why
he
I
always
did
knows
all
more
that?
than all of us.
Back to a man. His name was Matthias. Dahlia allowed me to love him.
Of course. She wanted you to bear her another firstborn.
My vow and gave into love.
Okay.
And that led to the darkest moment of my life. Dahlia, that which she wanted most.
And what precisely was that?
My son.
Son. Oh.
Matthias only wanted our
God.
child. Dahlia cursed him to death. I knew I'd never be free of her. Took a bottle of Dahlia's strongest poison.
Oh my God. You did this, Dahlia.
I wanted to die. For only death could finally give me the release I longed for. I knew that my death was never an option.
This is the most depressed I've
That
ever
was
felt
the day I
during the
learned
show.
that I could never die.
Spell did not protect everyone. Forget, there is no escape from me. Not even death.
Did.
That's the
She turned me into a
worst
monster.
thing
And
ever.
my final truth remains. Dahlia's coming for us. With me, you have a chance to defeat her. Without me, she will take your daughter and make her a slave into ash.
You can't allow that.
Quite finished.
Klaus, you care
If
about
there
Hope
is
so much,
to
you care
be an
about protecting
alliance
her.
between
Come on.
us, it will be.
But if I were you, brother, I'd rethink your alliances as you go forward.
Now, I hear you have some information for me.
Just give me a second. I thought I'd see you again.
How exactly is it that you knew Miss Sinclair?
She was my wife.
Wife. Okay.
That is bloody
That's a
fantastic.
bit bigger than I was thinking.
Give Jack the space he needs to run the pack as he sees fit. No more orders, no more favors.
With people who claim to be fighting for our daughter. Some I trust, some I do not. But one thing is for sure, that there is only one person that I trust when it comes to my child's democracy. I assure you it is not. If Dahlia is coming, then she is a threat to my child, which means I decide how to protect her, no one else. And would do well to remember that. In fact, I think I'll leave it to you
Klaus
to
is
remind
being
him that way
a
when he
little
does
ridiculous right
inevitably
now.
incur my...
Alright, Klaus. How did I know you care about your daughter so much? But a little over the top. It's not a democracy anymore. Klaus or Rick Grimes, we'll never know.
There's one thing I've learned in this town. We do better when we're not alone.
Man's about to get a second wife.
You're gonna be okay. I promise.
Marcel, that's so reassuring. I love you, Marcel.
It's an uncomfortable moment realizing that you're genuinely afraid.
You're gonna be scared. And we are all vulnerable. Let me tell you something.
Rebecca needs to marry this man.
He's the smartest person I've ever met. Is the stuffiest. You're the
That's
strongest.
one word to describe. The strongest!
No matter what body you're in.
Oh my god! Oh god dang it!
I keep having flashes of memory, but they fade almost as soon as I've had them. But I suppose you'd mind staying.
I'm not gonna go anywhere.
Of course he's not gonna go anywhere because he is a great man. The fuck? What the hell is this?
I'd like to know I was moved by what you said about my decision not to trust our long-lost sister. Rise, and I saw only anger and fear. The will to do whatever it takes to survive, no matter who she hurts. Trust her.
Alright, Klaus, we get it. The plan is all
We have had our
yours.
differences of late, but we shall exercise the same caution we have always demonstrated towards our allies.
I'll let you pursue it. But should Freya betray us?
If Freya should even attempt to betray us, I shall bury her beneath.
What if Freya is duplicitous? What if Hope should be harmed through her actions?
Stop.
You won't have to worry that I will never forgive you because you will never forgive yourself.
We know if Hope gets harmed, no one will ever forgive themselves.
What happened to that child? But we have to consider every weapon at our disposal, brother. Dahlia is coming.
When is she coming? Feels like she's been coming for a while, so she's got to be here soon. God. Oh my God. Oh my God. She's here. Alright guys, there we have it. Season 2, episode 16 of the originals. I think it's pretty safe to say Dahlia is close with that music box playing. She's close to destroying all of our lives. And with this episode, Dahlia somehow becomes even more scarier as we learn about her backstory and what she went through and what she put Freya through and just everything. With Freya getting pregnant, her killing the dude, her just pretty much controlling everything Freya does. It was pretty heartbreaking to hear Freya tell that story to Klaus. After Klaus, of course, snaps her neck, she comes back alive. She was telling the truth about that. But the pain in just Freya's face and eyes when she's talking about Dahlia, it's real concerning for all of us here. And like I said, Dahlia just becomes more terrifying in this episode. Eva Sinclair, Rebecca as Eva Sinclair also gets a little more terrifying. Davinah was sort of taken under her spell, the whole X thing. Davinah is straight up controlled by Eva Sinclair now. There was a bunch of them just laying there with that X. So yeah, Eva Sinclair, a big problem. Dahlia, a huge problem. Klaus has more trust issues than anyone I've ever known in my entire life or watched on a show. Klaus, I mean, he tends to overthink things, and I know he's been through a lot, he's seen a lot, he's done a lot. And he cares about his daughter, like more than he cares about himself or anyone else he's ever cared about anyone. Hope is his main focus, but sometimes I think he takes things a little too far. He's allowing Elijah and Freya to continue on with this plan. I did like that scene between Elijah and Klaus too. Klaus is like, you won't have to worry about me forgiving you. You'll never forgive yourself. Elijah assures him nothing's going to happen to Hope. I hope so. There's a lot going on here. I love Marcel too, as Marcel continues to be a good ass dude. Just being there for Rebecca, assuring her that it's gonna be okay, that she's gonna be okay. She's the strongest person he knows, and then staying the night with her after Rebecca asks if he would. He didn't even hesitate. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna stay with you." Eva Sinclair might come out and fucking kill me, but that's fine. That's cool. No, but yeah, some really good stuff. I like the regular person in the body of who Finn was controlling. He seems to be like a fair dude. Eva Sinclair was his wife, which is crazy. But I liked the chemistry him and Cammy did have in this episode. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. Freya, she's here. I'm deathly terrified of her. She's gonna be she's already a great villain. I mean, she hasn't even been here in the now time harming us yet. But yeah, she's already a great villain. I can't wait until her and Klaus have scenes, because that's gonna be something. She wants the baby. Klaus will do anything to protect. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this episode. Thank you all for watching. I'm out.